大家好，我是 Martin, and this is Short Stories brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's short story is called The Barefoot College. The Barefoot College. Sounds like it might be comfortable, but also at the same time very stinky. Some people have very smelly feet. Well, this is a special kind of college designed to teach women special technical skills that will help them improve their communities. And it is targeted at communities that are, well, let's say special need communities. Communities that are very poor, underdeveloped, and maybe don't have reliable electricity. This program is designed to help these communities by helping the women in them. Now, before I begin, of course, I must read the vocabulary and vocabulary example sentences. And I will finish everything with the listening comprehension questions. Are you ready? Good. Vocabulary. Empower. Empower. Wealth empowered Jack to live a comfortable life. Reside. Reside. Only several hundred people reside in that small town. Direct. Direct. Kevin's words are in direct conflict with his actions. Scarce. Scarce. Scarce resources lead to fierce competition. Norm. Norm. Sending kids to daycare centers is gradually becoming the norm in modern society. Illiteracy. Illiteracy. The government wants to reduce illiteracy in the country. Commonplace. Commonplace. Hardly anyone had a smartphone a few years ago, but now they're commonplace. Escape. Escape. As many as 250 people escaped the burning building. Remarkable. Remarkable. Larry showed remarkable endurance throughout his chemotherapy treatment. Alternative. Alternative. With gasoline prices on the rise, many countries are trying to find alternative energy sources. Originate. Originate. Skiing originated in Europe and then spread to other countries. Neglect. Neglect. John was fired for neglecting his duties. Okay, now we will begin the story. Underprivileged women are harnessing the sun and empowering their communities. Throughout developing countries, millions of people in poor rural communities survive on less than $1 a day. Many of those who reside in these districts typically have no direct access to fresh running water, and electricity is more often than not either scarce or non-existent. When firewood is not available, kerosene is often used for cooking, heating, and lighting, which is not only expensive but also has a detrimental effect on the environment. With the most rudimentary of formal educations being the norm, and illiteracy being commonplace, opportunities for individuals to escape the poverty trap they are born into are few and far between. which is especially true for girls, women, and the elderly. This somewhat depressing scenario is what makes the success of the Barefoot College such a remarkable feat. The Barefoot College is an India-based non-governmental organization that was established 40 years ago by a small group of well-educated college graduates. They wanted to find alternative methods of addressing the poverty afflicting rural India then and now. Incidentally, the term barefoot actually originated in China, where Barefoot Professionals describes an organization committed to helping the poor, neglected, and marginalized sections of society. In 1990, the college started the Solar Program, which provides underdeveloped rural communities with energy self-sufficiency. Illiterate women over the age of 35 travel to school, if need be, and are taught solar engineering skills for 6 months. When they return to their communities, they are able to install solar lamp kits and panels linked to batteries. They also establish a local electronic workshop for repairs. The Barefoot College foots the bill for all of the expenses and invests a further $50,000 on solar equipment. This is sufficient for powering 120 households, as well as empowering the underprivileged, particularly women. So a special school designed to teach women in poor rural communities useful skills that can help them improve their communities by providing electricity and maybe even other services. Now we will begin the listening comprehension questions. Can you answer all 4? Let's find out. Question 1. What is the Barefoot College? A charity school based in India. B, a charity school based in China. C, a NGO created by the UN. D, a private school created by some college graduates. The answer is A, a charity school based in India. You might be thinking it might be D. It was created by some college graduates. That is true, but it is not a private school. Private school means you will pay to go there. No, this is a school that is free. It is a charity school. Question 2. Who participates in the solar program? A, only men. B, children. C, poorly educated women. D, well-educated women. The answer is, of course, C, poorly educated women. Women with little or no education at all. Question 3. Why was the Barefoot College created? A, to improve the electrical grid in India. B, to help poor women in rural communities. C, to increase the amount of solar energy. D, to slow down global warming. Well, the solar program does help with the energy problem and also the global warming problem, but that's not why they started it. They started it because they wanted to B, help poor women in rural communities. Question 4. Who pays for the expenses of this school? A, the Barefoot College. B, the students. C, the government of India. D. Individual sponsors. Well, I don't know how much money the government of India gives the school. Maybe they give it some money, I don't know. But the article does not say. Here's what the article does say. It says, the Barefoot College foots the bill for all of the expenses and invests a further $50,000 on solar equipment. So, we can see that the answer is A. The Barefoot College pays all the expenses. Where the Barefoot College gets its money, it does not say. Maybe it gets it from the government of India. Maybe it gets it from charitable donations. It doesn't say, so we can't answer it either way. But we do know that the school itself pays for all the fees. So it's a completely free charity school. Oh, I bet you wish you could go to something like that, right? Don't have to pay any money. Well, too bad. Well, that's the end of today's lesson. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.